Hello dear friends, this video I would like to inform and give some information about stomach. Stomach is an organ which is receiving food first of all, and you can say that the stomach is like a place where your body understands what actually you eat, what came to you. And inside the stomach food is warming till till certain degrees, getting warmer, and then a little bit digested, and then passing to the intestines. Stomach is a muscle organ. It's like you can imagine like a sock which is very strong muscles, and the stomach is supposed to make food what you not doing very well smaller and smaller pieces and preparing it to digest. And how to recognize problems with the stomach? First of all, you look at the lips. If you look at the upper part of the lip, it's small curvains of the curve of the stomach, and the low lip, a bigger lip, it's a big curve. And it's two curvains, like one is longer and bigger, and another is smaller. Which is smaller is above and bigger is below. And what you can see on the lips, often you can see herpes. Herpes is a certain virus which is get active when your immune system get lower. And when the herpes is herpes coming on the lips, that's mean on your stomach, the function of your stomach is not well, and lips is like a reflect zone of the stomach, and lips show you your problems with the stomach. And another part of the lips where upper curvains collected with the lower curvains, like place of connection, this two sides. Yeah, often people have some inflammation, infection in that areas. You can see that there is a red area around this place. Actually, this is a connection between your stomach and your small intestines. Is a kind of gate, sphincter, which is getting open and closed. When food is ready to pass the stomach, then is passing this gate. And inside the stomach it's a little bit more acidity, and after the stomach it get more alkaline. It means this gate should work very well. If it's not working well, then these symptoms you can recognize on the corners of your lips. This is the first place on your face what represent a stomach. Another place, it's your nose, but not all nose, only this upper part of your nose where I'm touching now, my finger, this area of your stomach. It means when you have a problem with the stomach, often in your nose can be some inflammation in that area over here. And often stomach problem also reflecting with the problems with your nose. That's also like a symptom of the stomach problem, what you can see. And another very visible area on your neck. It's a special muscle which coming here and coming to that area, and this muscle gets very visible and very tense when you have a problem with the stomach, and normally it's from the both sides. This muscle is coming this way and coming here, and you can even grabbing your neck in that area, and you can recognize this muscle. And of course, maybe this muscle is not very tense and not visible. For me, it's not visible, but if you start to massaging this muscle, like I'm grabbing this muscle right now, then you can recognize is it tense or not. Sometimes it's not visible that it's tense, but when you start massaging this muscle, yeah, then you can recognize that is tense. And if only one side is tense, then often your neck can, or your head can be moved to one of the sides. Also, this muscle often blocking blood circulation for the thyroid. Yeah, this is a gland which is located here. It's also a very important gland, and often people, when they have a problem with the thyroid, you have to watch the neck. You have to watch the neck because neck is represent kidneys and the stomach, and that can be the reason. Yeah, many people are looking for the reason of thyroid somewhere else, but actually can be stomach and can be kidneys. It's mean all our organs very connected, and I just explain you about few reflex zones of the stomach, how to recognize. Of course, if you stimulate the zones, yeah, it's also get effect to the stomach area. And another place what you can watch for the stomach is this part of your hand, yeah, outside part of your hand. And what you watch on your hand, especially this area, yeah, what I show you now. This area normally get a lot of brown spots. Brown spots, pigment spots, you can say, and most of the time they have a brown color. And if you hands from outside have a lot of these spots, it's also show that in your stomach not everything all right. Most of the time is related with the candida, because candida also can get and live there. And I already make video about this, about sugar, about what candida like and how to get rid of the fungi, and especially candida. Yeah, it's also show the stomach. And another place which is also can be represent reflex zone of the stomach, it's on your arm. It's this area. Now I'm touching this place here. I'm tapping this area from both sides. And what you can see, the skin and that area get like a bit like a goose skin, yeah, like a little bit small bumps, yeah, you can say, not flat, not smooth. And that's also represent that in the stomach and not all right. Also in that area also can come pigment spots, and it's also show that it's not all right with the stomach. Also, you can look at the pigment spots exactly on the area of the stomach on your belly. That's the same reason, like stomach doesn't feel well, and some pigment spots or papillomas is also coming in the area of the stomach on the belly side. And now I would like to share with you a little bit about a psychic reason of the stomach problem. Why stomach problems actually coming? We used to say that stomach related with the long stress which we experience, not like 1-2 days and 1 week, but really long problems, and these problems is not disappeared, and you constantly have some stress. And also when something happen in your life and you don't know how it will be. For example, somebody have a court, and this court going like 1, 2, 3 years, and you don't know what will happen at the end of the court. Like you don't know what the life will bring you, and especially if you afraid very much that the life bring you something very negative. For example, you have to go to jail, and you don't know, maybe court put you in jail, or maybe court let you be free, for example. And for that reason, it's coming a big huge stress which is not disappeared, it's going day and night. And then normally stomach very much react on that. Another reason why stomach get sensitive, psychic reason, it's when you are not confident. When you are not confident, when you like don't have a personal power and you are very weak, yeah, that's also bring problems to your stomach, and some illnesses start grow there. And remember that stomach is a muscle organ, and very often when the stomach doesn't feel well, it get cramp. Yeah, cramp. And it's like all muscles can be cramped, stomach also can be cramped. And one of the reasons why people get, for example, food addicted, yeah, like they want to eat and eat and eat. One of the reasons is stress, because when stomach get cramp and you eat and you make your stomach full, then what happens? Stomach gets stretched, and then you feel like release of your stress. And you can call these people emotional eaters, and they, for a short while, they can stretch them stomach and they feel more relaxed. And of course, when you eat heavy food like meat, like cheese, like bread, these foods stay very long in the stomach and make you feel good longer. If you eat apples, yeah, if you eat apples, then apples like go through your stomach very fast, half an hour, and they go to intestines. It's mean those people, of course, more addicted of the food which stay longer in the stomach, and they also addicted to eat constantly and stretching and stretching and stretching the stomach. And that's what is dangerous, yeah, dangerous, because you're not solve the reason of the problems, you not solve your reaction on your life, but you try to just stretching the stomach. And yeah, of course, exist many other illnesses of the stomach. I just describe you reflex zones, and of course we doing in Siberia Siberian organ massage, and massaging stomach is pretty easy, and you can learn that yourself. I'm invite you for my teaching workshops about organ healing. I also have a long-term education about it, and yeah, you will see information below this video. And thank you for watching. Thank you for being here, and please subscribe for the channel, put your like, and see you soon.